I have been on the previous mission and I've been intercepted by the Israelis 3 times now, been in their captivity 3 times now. This time was astronomically worse. Even still, that's just a glimpse into how badly they treat the Palestinians every single day in Gaza and in the prison system of Israel. Undeterred, nearly 500 of us sailed onwards with 52 boats during our final approach to Gaza this past week. As Israel often does when there is resistance to its campaigns of violence, Israel escalated the aggression against the flotilla and its participants. For the second time in as many weeks, Israeli forces violently intercepted our boats. But that was just the beginning of what many of us have described as the waking nightmare of the next few days while in captivity. The general Zionist message goes something like this: don't you dare try to stand and act in solidarity with the Palestinians in Gaza, or we will treat you like one, and we will hurt the Palestinians because you tried. If one of us is not free, none of us are free.
Around 200 of us were held in this very small area with about 5 shipping containers that were used as like a makeshift shelter, like where you sleep, and like a couple porta potties that were not cleaned. So the conditions were quite, we were living in squalor. And, above us, there's like barbed wire and these like prison guards. Everyone's got a mask on, no names or anything, just like Star David, IOF, patches, whatnot. And they got their guns, pointed at us at all times. They have these huge speakers playing the Israeli national anthem just like on repeat. They just toss me on the floor. And to me, my first thought is, I'm going to die in this tent. They take my passport. They're like, oh, well, who do we have here? They say my name. And they just start laying it on me. They start beating me, kicking me, all these different things. Eventually get dragged out of that tent, put in a stress position for hours. Israeli national anthem continues to play. I'm just hearing people being tortured. I'm hearing people asking for help. I'm trying to get the man in front of me some help because his zip ties are too tight, but no one's listening to us, obviously. The Israeli soldiers are laughing or they're singing the Hak Tikva, the national anthem, in unison. It was gleeful. This level of violence was very they had a certain sense of glee. One thing that I kept reminding myself is that this is merely a fraction of what Palestinian political prisoners have had to deal with for decades. What happened to us was terrible. I'm glad that the world condemned it, but the world should have that same sense of strong condemnation for what happens to 10,000 Palestinian political prisoners.
Kicked me in the ribs more times than I can count. I don't have any feeling in my hands because of the way they handled the cuffs on me. I was told by the doctor that the way they handled the cuffs was meant to cause nerve damage. And in that way, that was kind of the point. The point was to bring attention to what's going on in Gaza. They bombed Gaza yesterday, and they continue to kill Palestinians every single day. And there cannot be enough attention on that.